G'day punters and welcome to Thank Footy. It's Friday. I'm the pie man. I've been back from a couple of weeks vacation.
Where you been, pie man?
Oh, I've had a little baby, mate.
Oh, right, well done, mate.
I've had a little pie man.
A little pie man.
Yeah.
Pie boy.
Little party pie.
Little party pie.
Party pie.
Okay.
No, hey, sinner. Welcome. Now, Lenny, little Lenny, mate.
Oh, beautiful.
So he's doing well, but more importantly, what has been going on? As you can see, punters, I'm in the centre square here. Tassie Tigers going to my left. And I've got the centre on my right. I've taken over because we haven't won a bet since I haven't been here.
Fair enough.
Alright, so today's the day we're going to welcome me back with a big win.
Let's win some
with
gold.
some money for charity. Alright? We'll let you know about our charity a little bit later and our bets. But first of all, we're going to welcome Tassie Tiger. He's going to talk about a beautiful restaurant that he wants us all to get into.
Right, guys, I'll tell you what. Food of the week is normally Doggy Dave. He's away today. So, my favourite restaurant. I love it. Lobster Cave in Bunmorris. It's bloody fantastic, I'm telling you. I had my birthday there recently, beautiful. Cray, steak, magnificent. There's always specials going on, it cost me about $60. Absolutely beautiful. Down with a couple of bollenges that Jossie organised for you, which is fantastic. Really, really fantastic. It's so welcoming down there, the setting's great. I love it. So do yourself, as Doggy would say, a favour and get down to Bill Ferg at the Lobster Cave. It is fantastic. You are going to love it and you're going to keep going back.
Spot on, mate. That's a terrific. If you listen to SEN, Kevin Bartlett, he always talks about it, doesn't he? He loves Bill Food. Alright, as you can see, we've got Sinner in here today. It's his first show for the year. We've had a couple of Sinners, but this is the real Sinner. He's a naughty bastard. He is. Now, we're going to go straight to our tips before we get into the beer of the week because we're going to rehash a little bit. But one word answers, boys. You know, I'm back. I'm going to try and take control of this shit. And I'm back because Collingwood had a win. It's always good to come back after a big win. Now, I'm going to start with the Sinner, so you have a little bit of time to think, Tassie. I just want one word answers. Right? Tonight there's a cracking game. Western Bulldogs.
Cracker.
North Melbourne. First time they've played on a Friday night in 18 years. Top two clash. Fancy that, eh? Who would have known at the start of the year these two would be fighting in the top two?
I think it could have been a possibility.
You got 3 men on top.
Well, you know, get there a little backhander. Right, I'm going North Melbourne, boys. -2.5 would be better than round, but just a head-to-head, North Melbourne.
Yep, North.
Sinner?
North.
Yeah, I don't reckon North was good.
What
That's people reckon. But the Bulldogs have got injuries, so I'm going to go. I love the Bullies. I've had money on for the flag, but I'm going to go North. North.
Sinner, we say one word.
One word, please.
One word. North.
That's the first warning. Melbourne St Kilda, I'm going to go with the D's. They're on fire, the D's. You going to disagree with
I'm
me?
going to go Sanders for this one.
Yeah, look, Tigers unfortunately got beaten by the D's last week, and
So
which is really unfortunate. But look, Melbourne, they looked really good, I must admit. They were fast too.
Melbourne or Saints, mate.
Sorry, how many answers?
It's a heady hand. I'm going Saints.
Alright, you got one more warning. One word answer. Now, Gold Coast play Geelong down at Skill Stadium. I'm going to go with the Cats. I don't lose, and especially when I lose to the Gold Coast down there.
Yep, definitely Cats.
Geelong.
Oh, good work, mate. GWS Hawthorn, cracking game in Greater Western Sydney. I'm going to go the upset, GWS.
GWS, too quick.
Wouldn't you love them to win? Wouldn't you love them to win? But I'm going to go Hawks. I learned a lesson. I'm going to stay with Hawks until they start losing.
Fair enough. They're a premiership team, so you've got to stick with the best. Now,
Not the best, but
speaking of the best, last year this team finished the home and away season on top. Fremantle, zipping 5. Knock.
who's there?
Owen.
Who?
Owen 6 Freo. That's the Adelaide will knock him off. Sinner.
Yeah, I like me.
Yes. Hello.
Good work. Now, Tassie, Tigers, Richmond.
I'll tell you what, I'm allowed more than one word here because this is a really dangerous game.
Tell me they're playing. They're playing for Adelaide, but you can take
Well, okay. And neither team are playing good footy, and it's really dangerous. I've learned to get money on, especially hard-earned coin, on teams that are not playing well. And I always bet with my heart, so I've lost a shitload this year already. And I tell you, we should win this game, but no Murray Rance or his son Alex. So look, we're in trouble. I know they've got a few people out, but Rance is such a big omission, so I know the Lidio's in. Look, I'm picking the Tigers, but with no confidence. But I'm really confident in the Tigers' effort. They're going to really put in. I know
10 seconds.
the stay behind the Tigers will come good this year, but I'm going to pick the Tigers.
I'm going to go to the Tigers. They're absolute certainty.
Yep.
2 words?
Certainty. Absolute.
Yeah, Tigers as well for
So
me.
take a leave out of Sinners, but
We've all got the Tigers.
Brisbane, Sydney. It's at the Gabba, but Sydney for me.
Really dangerous going against home teams these days because anyone can win.
That's why.
Look at Carlton.
Sydney.
Mind you, that was their weight. But Fennicum, Sydney are a bloody good team. Top 3 definitely. Everyone thought they were going to go.
You going with Sydney?
Yeah, it's fine.
Carlton, Essendon. I'm just going Carlton with no. There's nothing. There's no form here. They're both shit. But I'm going to go with Carlton.
I think I'm going to go with Carlton.
I'm going to go Essendon after.
Oh,
I can't see Carlton winning 2 in a row, but who knows?
Now, obviously the Pies are in form, probably the form team of the comp after their first half was just blistering.
They did it for Lenny, mate.
That's right, that's what I told him too. Because he was down them after the week before. So West Coast Collingwood, it's in West Coast. I'd love to tip the Pies. I think they're going to put in a great effort, but I'm just going to have to go with the home side.
You know Collingwood got a great record over there.
Yeah, they try to
won the finals.
They bond together, they love it.
Yeah, they love it.
But I'm going West Coast.
But the West Coast aren't playing that well.
So you're going
West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast.
beautiful. Good work, boys. Tips are in. Let's hope we can get some winners.
A hard-earned thirst needs a big cold beer.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we spoke about, beer of the week is here. We're going to rehash. We're going back to round 1. Dos Blocos, boys. We've been smashing this beer since
We have been.
Look, we'd love to have another pack on the desk,
We have to
but
celebrate the Lenny.
unfortunately, we've been going through a few of them. So all we've got here, one of the best craft beers in Oz, Dos Blocos.
Beautiful.
Look, we're going to get into contact with Dos Blocos.
We have to.
We've been spending that much money. We're due for a few freebies.
We are.
So, ladies and gents, go to your bottle shops, your locals, your high market, your low market, any market, get on there. Dos Blocos, a great craft beer in Oz.
We actually got these from the bottle shop. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's in East Banbury Road.
East Bentley.
East Bentley, and just in a small group of shops there next to Junto's, which is a nice cafe down there. Dos Blocos, that's where I got it from. It's the only place I've seen it, actually, but it was bloody beautiful.
Get on
Just
it.
keep going there.
Get on it, because it is a great drop, and we're looking for a few freebies, so jump on board, Dos.
Telling you, first heard it, and Thank Footy is Friday.
Now, boys, let's make some money.
Let's make some money.
Make some money.
Some coin.
Best of the week, you betcha. One of the best segments on the show. We've all got a couple of bets here. We're going to go $20 and $30. We're having a bit of a roughie and a certainty that we like.
Let's get some money in here.
So the certainty, we call it a certainty, but it doesn't always work out that way. This week, myself, I'm going with North Melbourne plus 27.5. They can lose by 27, $1.20. I think that's a certainty.
Yep, Sydney. Sorry, Sydney, thanks mate. I'm out Sydney for me, minus 16.5 points, so they're giving Brisbane a start, but Sydney look really, really good. And that's $1.38.
Beautiful. Sinner.
I've got St Kilda plus 26.5. I think there's no way they're going to lose by more than 5 goals.
Especially Etihad.
Yeah.
What's that give us, by man?
Dog that gives us $2.08. We're going to have $30 on that, $60. Nice little kick.
I reckon we'll get a bit more of that. We'll at Cranbet. We'll get that on.
Cranbet will after us.
I like Cranbet.
Yeah, that'll be after us. Yeah, the money maker is what we call
Money maker, beautiful. Like it, my man.
Alright, boys. This is our value bet. We're going to have $20 on this one.
Yep.
I'm going to start us off. Fremantle, I know their form's terrible. I'm not backing them to win, but I'm backing them to get within 47 points.
Jeez, I'm hoping you said 147, mate.
$1.85.
47 points?
47 points in.
Right, beautiful.
Yep, I'm going to go St Kilda head-to-head against Melbourne at $2.
I like it.
I think Saints are in good form, even though they're not winning.
Hey, that's alright. Get out, mate. Their form's
There's some good signs there, and I don't think they'll be able to handle Reward on the wing, so I'm going to go Saints.
And then Pineman's had a second bet.
Did I really?
Yes.
Collingwood plus 4. Nah, this is yours, Teddy.
Well, I agree with you.
46.5 points in for the Pies. $2.15 money for jam, guys. $7.95 by $20 on that. Money for jam.
Beautiful. $140 there.
Money, mate.
Certainty pays for that. Not a bad way to go, guys. We're going to do that each week. Certainty and the roughing. See how we go.
Now the charity of the week, we haven't really discussed.
No, we're going to see the same one until we
Beyond Blue.
Beyond Blue.
Beyond Blue, I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all we've got time for today. Do we have a joke?
Well, actually, easy.
Oh,
You got one for it?
We'll see you next week,
So
guys.
next week, happy Dos Blocos in and happy punning. Let's go. Well, I've got a little bit of a joke. Thanks, Tiger. Well, you know what I mean, like, my little nephew, his name's Billy, and he's walking down the street and he's on the ground, he's found a little box. It's a little box of Viagra, right, and he's brought it back to the house of my brothers, that's his dad. He's gone, Dad, look at this. I'll tell you what, Dad, I know what it is. I'll give you $100, give me $100 and I'll give it to you, Dad. And Dad goes, don't give it to me, son. No, Dad, $100. He goes, I don't need that, son. Look at me, I'm fit as a fiddle. I don't need that at all. I'll tell you what, though, hop around to Grandpa's and see if he'll buy it from you. So off Billy goes, he knocks on Grandpa's door and he goes, hey Grandpa, look what I found for you. He goes, oh Billy, what's that? Oh Billy. And Billy goes, I'll tell you what Grandpa, you got $100, it's all yours. And Grandpa goes, well righto, I'll tell you what Billy, I won't pay you now, but I'll take it in, I'll give it a try, and if it's good, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll give you your 100 tomorrow, alright? And Billy goes, you beauty, Grandpa. So anyway, the next day, Grandpa, he walks around to Grandpa walks out the door and he goes, Billy, that was fantastic. So what he does, he gives Billy the cash. There's 500 kanga in there, 500. Billy goes, oh Grandpa, I really appreciate it, but you know, the deal was only 100. And he goes, yeah, there's 100 from me, Billy, and then 400's from Grandma.